She comes with love and luggage. She's beautiful, smart, nurturing. She's everything you've been looking for. Except, she's a mom. There's a child in the picture. Or maybe two. And with them comes a story. A past. A man who used to be there. Now ask yourself, if you have no kids of your own, would you take on hers? Sounds noble. Romantic. Love the woman, love the child, right? But let's be real. Dating a single mom isn't just dating her. It's dating her entire situation. Her schedule isn't hers anymore. Her time is split. Her attention is divided. And you're not just a boyfriend. You're potentially a father figure. Are you ready for that? Or are you walking into a storm with no umbrella? Today we break down the truth. Why some men proudly step into that role. And why others say, thanks but no thanks. This isn't about judgment. It's about a question every man must face. Would you build a future with a woman whose past comes in a stroller? The pros and cons of dating a single mom. Let's start with the upsides because they're real. Dating a single mom can mean dating someone more mature than her peers. She's not into games. She's lived through love, loss, and responsibility. She doesn't care about clubbing every Friday. She's raising a human. That kind of growth changes you. Single moms are often deeply nurturing, strong, and focused. And if she lets you into her world, it means she trusts you. That's no small thing. For some men, dating a single mom gives their life purpose. They step into a father figure role and find a sense of belonging. Not just in love, but in legacy. But let's not sugarcoat it. There are downsides. She's got limited time. Her child comes first, always. That romantic weekend trip you planned? Canceled. The kids got the flu. Spontaneity? Gone. Drama with the baby daddy? Maybe. And no matter how great you are, you didn't come first, and you may never feel like you do. You're coming into a dynamic that already exists. You'll need patience. You'll need emotional maturity. You'll need to ask yourself, am I ready to support something I didn't create? Because dating a single mom isn't just a relationship. It's a responsibility. Real stories, men who tried and men who won't. Let's get real. Some men dive into relationships with single moms and thrive. Others drown. Let's hear from both. Mike, 34, I dated a woman with 2 kids. At first it was all good. But eventually I realized I wasn't ready to be dad. I wanted a relationship, not a ready-made family. Jason, 41, my girl had a 5-year-old son. I fell in love with both of them. I ended up adopting him later. Best decision I ever made. He calls me dad now. Tarek, 29, I dated a single mom once. The ex was still around. Drama every week. One day he showed up unannounced at her apartment. That was it for me. Anthony, 36, I've got no kids. I want my first time being a father to be with my own blood. Is that selfish? Maybe. But it's honest. These aren't just anecdotes, they're reflections of a bigger truth. Every man has a threshold. Some men crave that instant family dynamic. Others feel trapped by it. It's not about good or bad. It's about fit. Can you handle being second to her child, and possibly third to her ex? Can you build something new with someone who's already built part of her life without you? Or does that leave you feeling like a guest in someone else's story? These are the questions men have to answer. And if you ignore them, you're not protecting her. You're pretending. Is it selfish or smart to say no? Here's the debate. If a man says, I don't want to date a single mom, is he being selfish? Or is he just being smart about what he can handle? Some people will say, you're rejecting a good woman because of her situation. But that's not always true. Saying no to dating a single mom doesn't mean she's not valuable. It just means you recognize what you're not ready for. And that's not selfish. That's responsible. You wouldn't apply for a job you're not qualified for. You wouldn't adopt a dog if you know you don't have time to care for it. So why do we shame men for saying, I want a clean slate? There's a difference between being a man and being a man who's ready to raise someone else's child. And not every man is, or should be. That's not cold. That's honest. In fact, what's selfish is pretending you're ready when you're not. That's how people get hurt. That's how kids grow up confused. A man walking into that situation has to be all in, or stay out. Because half-hearted love does more damage than no love at all. So no, it's not selfish to say no. It's selfish to say yes when you don't mean it. The baby daddy factor. Are you ready for his shadow? Now let's talk about the part most people tiptoe around. The baby daddy. Because he's not just a name in the past, he's part of the present. Especially if he's still active in the child's life. So if you're dating a single mom, you're not just dating her and the kid. You're dealing with his shadow too. Let's break it down. Is he involved? Great, but now you're co-parenting with a man you didn't choose. Is he absent? Now you might be expected to fill a role that's never been filled before. Is he toxic? Buckle up, because now you're stepping into drama you didn't create. What if he still has feelings for her? What if he's jealous of you? What if he's unreliable with the kid and it causes stress in her life that lands on your shoulders? These aren't hypotheticals. They're realities for thousands of men who date single moms. And you have to ask yourself, are you emotionally mature enough to handle that dynamic? Can you be in a relationship where another man's name is always nearby? Some guys can do it. They say, I respect the past. I'm building the future. Others can't, and that's okay. Because here's the truth. You can love a woman and still not want to share space with her ex forever. And if that makes you uncomfortable, you're not a bad man. You're just being honest about your boundaries. And that honesty might save you both from heartbreak later. What the child deserves, not just about you and her. This is where everything shifts. Because dating a single mom is not just about your relationship with her. It's about your relationship with her child. And that child deserves more than your curiosity. More than your maybe. They deserve stability, security. Someone who wants to be there, not someone who's testing the waters. So many men step into these relationships thinking it's just dating. But once that child sees you, hears your voice, grows attached to your presence, you are no longer just dating. You're shaping their world. They don't care that you're not their biological dad. If you're there, they see you as part of their life. So ask yourself, are you willing to be a role model? Are you prepared to be consistent even when it's hard? Can you handle the emotional weight of being part of a child's story? If not, walk away now. Because leaving a woman is one thing. But leaving a child who grew to trust you? That's a scar they carry for years. You may think you're just having fun. But to that kid, you're family. And if you don't plan to be, then don't step into that house. Because being a man isn't about how you start something. It's about how you show up, or don't. Would you date a single mom? So here we are. One question, one choice, one reality. Would you date a single mom if you had no kids of your own? Not out of pity, not out of loneliness, but out of intention. Because if you do, you're not just choosing a woman. You're choosing her history, her child, her ex, her late nights, her tired mornings. You're choosing a life that's already in motion. The question is, are you strong enough to catch up to it? Some men are built for it. Others aren't. And both deserve to be honest. There's no shame in saying no. There's just shame in pretending to say yes when your heart's not in it. So think about it. Reflect. Would you be proud to tell your future self, I raised a child I didn't make because I loved the person who did? Or does that thought feel like too much to carry? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is Crazy Discuss, the podcast that cuts deep and speaks loud. Until next time, speak your truth or live someone else's lie.